Hi everybody, it's Jen from Scrapping Posh, and I am here with an Artistic Studio Creation Design Team project. We're working on my 8x10 Prima Marketing Moonchild album. The paper is to die for. Head on over to our ASC supplies on Etsy or asccraftsupplies.com. There's two websites right now. We're converting, and let's get started. So we have 3 pages to go. The second page is going to be this page done over. The first page is going to be a really fun shaker page. So let's do a long pocket flap page. Okay, so we're going to start with one of our base pages. I pre-cut these at the beginning of the album. They are 10.5 by 7. We're going to score at both sides on the long side. 9.5 by 7.5. This one's going to be kind of similar to the page that's going to go before it, but a little bit different. Different enough that I don't mind putting them next to each other. I'm going to use my glue. You can also use score tape. Oops. You can also get glue all over the place. If you don't have Scotch Quick Dry glue, and just know that they don't have that tip anymore, but the best alternative is the art glitter glue. It dries a little slower because it is thinner, but you can get some really nice detail on your pages with the art glitter glue. I'm pretty sure that this is cut or scored crooked, so I'm having problems with it. I think that it must have been crooked on the scoreboard when I did it, because you can see like there's like a 32nd of an inch here and a 32nd inch here. My assumption is the whole page was crooked. Okay, so we want to make some pocket flaps. I was gonna go, do I want to go long ways or do I want to go... Let's fold them in. Let's do that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, again, is our let's fold them up and down. Let's do that because the page before it is fold out. So okay, so these are 7 inches. So I'm going to cut my page at 7. Put my book on top of. And then let's do let's do 4.5. No, I want this is the top one. Do we want the top one to go over or the bottom one to go over? I'm thinking the bottom one. So let's do the bottom one at 5.5 inches. And we can score at a 1/2 inch. I do like the idea of that long pocket flap. I'm going to do that in the next album, most definitely. I'll write myself a note to remember to do that. Okay, so here's this one. I'm going to hide where I messed up on the bottom. And then let's make this a pocket. Should I make it a big pocket or just like a little flat pocket that I can use my scraps for? Let's do that. Just, this is a scrap. It is 3 inches. So I have a window right in front of me and I'm watching my dog, who I don't think knows that I'm here, watching her. So this one has to be 8. It's cut at 8.5 right now, so I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off. I'm going to take off the punch on the gusset here, or on the hinge, whatever you want to call it, so that it doesn't get confusing when you look at it. You wouldn't be able to see it anyways because we're going to put paper over it, but that's okay. Okay, so this one we're going to glue on 3 sides. Like that. Okay, there is a flap up pocket. And now we want a flap down pocket. This is the other piece to that, and I think 7 by 5.5. And then since this one is on the top, we're going to put pocket on the bottom. I have something crooked, and I have just a sliver here that I'm going to take off. And the way that I'm going to do that is turning the page over and using my X-Acto knife on it. But I don't have a mat handy, so we'll do that in a minute. I need a 7x3 with a hinge. This is the paper I cut around before. We'll just use that. I didn't cut it wrong, I punched it wrong. It needs to be 8. Because I am going to score it on both sides at 1/2 inch. Cut these off so they don't get confusing. And again on 3 sides. Okay, so let's I want to put I think I want to put a magnetic closure on this one. I try not to do 2 in a row, but the other thing I could do is a swing tab closure, so you can do that if you want, but let me fix this. Somewhere I have a small, ooh, things are falling. Let me pull my big ugly mat out and get rid of that sliver that's going to drive me nuts. Okay, here we go. It's almost straight. That's fine. And then we have to mat this before I put the magnet on it. And I don't think I have any scraps. Oh, hang on. How about this one? This one or this one? We'll do the dark one. So 7, 6 and 7, 8 by 2.5. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like that. We'll do this side. Did I put it on the right way? There we go. And then I have my watch jigger there. 2 more magnets. Oh, there it is. Almost done with this pack, which is exciting. I love using all my stuff. Okay. So yeah, I pulled the glue off of that. Alright, whatever. So I want one right here. And then the other one, I want to punch something. Well, just something plain like this. And so this one, where did the magnet go? Oh, it's right there. Yeah. So glue on the top. Put that down. There we go. Oops. And then there we go. I'm going to add some glue under the magnet. There's a piece of dog hair stuck in the glue or the tape. Well, I got it. And then glue this on top. Alright, there's that part. And let's go ahead and add 2 side pocket flaps. So it's not the same as what I was thinking before, but we can definitely add some side pocket flaps. We're going to make them 9 inches. By, let's do 4. So I'm going to cut them at 9 by 4.5. So these are the bases of them, and then what I cut off to make these out of the 8.5 by 11s should be 4. I'm going to cut down to 3.5 by 10. So we're going to cut these to 10. Or we can leave them at 4 and punch them. Let's do that. My punch is somewhere. have a very insistent dog who is... Okay, note to self, you cannot punch 2 pieces of paper at a time. Nice one. What was I thinking? I don't want to bend my punch either. It is very possible to bend a punch if you haven't done it. I have a giant, like Martha Stewart butterfly punch that I tried to punch chipboard with. Let's see if I can save this. Anyway, it bent, and to this day, like, I have to hold it funny. I'm just lining it up with the back. Okay. Crisis averted. Huge mess, but crisis averted. Okay. I'm going to let my insistent dog in. Okay. And do the rest the normal way. Okay. Alright, the 2 long ones I'm going to deco punch, or I'm sorry, the 2 wider ones I deco punch. Here and here. And then I score at a 1/2 inch on the short side. There we go. And then the 2 short ones, we score, I'm sorry, the 2 shorter, like widthwise, but longer lengthwise, we score at a 1/2 inch. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and trim off the punch that's in the gusset, just because it can get confusing. I think when you're making these albums, you just kind of have to take inspiration from everywhere. There are so many tutorials out there, free tutorials. That you can do almost anything. There's only been one thing that I had to actually purchase a tutorial to figure out how somebody did it. And that was the Nick the Booksmith spine tutorial on her junk journals. And after I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I don't believe I couldn't figure that out. Because I think it was so simple that it just didn't occur to me to do it that way. But it was well worth it. I so love her albums. Let's go that way. There's that. And then one on each side. We're going to put this in, and then, you guys, there's only 2 pages to go. One of them I'm super excited about. It's going to be the shaker page. Yay. I have to find my thing that I'm making the shaker out of, because I'm not sure where it is. Probably page protectors. That's what I was thinking anyways. I thought about adding like ribbon closures and stuff, but I am not a good bow person. So, okay, so that's just going to stay there because it's a little higher than the other one. That's okay, I don't care. There we go. There we go. So, double pocket, flap page. I should name all my pages. Let's try that. This one's bulking up a little bit. It's kind of scaring me, but that's okay. The front of the album is going to be more bulky than the back if I keep going the way that I'm going. Alright, let's look at our size. I think we're doing okay. We still got some room. Remember, we have to mat all those pages, add tags. I think we'll be alright. So the next page is going to be similar to the one that I lost footage on. This one. This one here. See, these, the difference is going to be these are 5 1/4. I'm going to make mine 4 1/4, which is what they were originally supposed to be. Okay. So, another magnet very close together to these pages. And I get to use my last magnet. Well, that's super exciting. Oh, I have 3 magnets for some reason. I don't know why I have 3. What do I have on this one? Oh well. I'll figure it out. Alright, next page. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to stop here though, you guys. Head on over to ASC Supplies on Etsy or ASCcraftsupplies.com to get your goods to make an album like this or similar. We'll see you next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks a lot. Bye-bye.